Hey guys, so I just got back from a double feature. Um, yeah, as I described in my last review, I've been having a hell of a couple days. I wasn't even sure I was going to get both these movies in today, but after I found out I wasn't for sure working tomorrow, I was like, all right, get them done. I'm out of the fucking way now, so I can just enjoy my day off tomorrow. uh, so yeah, I do want to address something because this has actually been kind of funny. So, I got a message from the director of Paul's Promise. Now, this is the second time this year that I've gotten a message from somebody that worked on one of the films I reviewed. One of the really bad, like the last time was Unfavorable Odds. One of the actors out of the, if you look at my comments section, commented on my review. I'm like, what the hell? And it was kind of funny. It was like, and I had to look it up. I was like, yeah, this is apparently the real guy. I'm like, wow, okay. And he was like, I love your review. So I'm just one of the shitty actors here. So he apparently did watch our review, my criticism of the acting in the movie. And he said, I just want to say, I thought your review was very funny. Uh, Keep up the work. I'm like, huh. I was like, that was a really nice guy. It seemed like a really nice guy. This guy, I'm not sure if he watched my review because he's like, thanks for the review. I'll keep you in my prayers. I'm like, oh, that was awfully nice for a guy. I just trashed his movie that he just made. But I don't think he watched my review. But hey, if he did, thank you. It's pretty funny. Like the small budgeted movies that I've been fucking trashing lately, are the ones that I'm getting people that worked on the fucking films are contacting me. That's fucking weird. Um, yeah, it's like I highly doubt these two movies I'll be reviewing. I'll be hearing it from anybody that worked on the film at all. But it's always the big budget of movies. Oh hell no, I'll never hear it from. Like I'll be getting a message from George Clooney or Julia Roberts. Yeah, fuck off. Uh, but yeah, that's so fucking weird. I want to like, it's so fucking weird that it's happened. It's like as a first for me. I just don't know how to fucking process it. So, the first movie I saw was Ticket to Paradise. One of those movies in the long list of movies that I was waiting for this movie to come out for like months because I got this trailer for this movie like nonstop for like months on end. And I was like tired of seeing this trailer in front of almost everything. And I was just waiting for it to come out. It felt like fucking ages until I finally got this movie. And it also didn't help when you saw the trailer, it felt like I watched pretty much most of the movie because it's when I was watching the trailer, I'm like, man, it feels like it just gave away pretty much the whole fucking film. I was like, maybe I'm wrong, but I have a feeling I'm pretty much correct on that. Um, I mean, I thought it looked fine because it's got two people I really enjoyed, Julia Roberts and George Clooney. I enjoyed them as actors, always have, and like it looks like it'll be a decent little comedy. And yeah, it was a decent little comedy. That's pretty much it was pretty much what I thought it was. Nothing, nothing more, nothing less. It wasn't really bad. Wasn't the greatest. It was good. I liked it. It's definitely a movie that is carried by its two leads. Holy shit! Like just the chemistry between George Clooney and Julia Roberts. They have tremendous chemistry over the years of having worked together, and they are believable as this ex-married couple who just bicker for like nonstop for the majority of the first half of this movie, and for a good chunk of this movie also. But as the time goes, they kind of realize that some of their mistakes that they made and over their marriage and kind of reconcile and all that stuff like that. As you pretty much can tell where it's gonna go with these two characters. Um, it was getting to a point like it's like one of those things. It's like it is good that they got the right casting for this movie because if it was like the wrong a couple of actors in this role in these roles, it would become grating because like if it was the wrong set of actors, you'd be just like there'd be points in the movie beginning of the movie you'd be like, shut the fuck up and stop arguing. God damn it, you guys are fucking annoying the piss out of me. Like it was getting to a point sometimes like they're had like their daughter's graduation, and the daughter tells them that they're not sitting together. They don't want to sit together. Now I know when people get divorced and stuff like that, they do not like seeing each other. That has happened. I had to my mom and my dad had a very disruptive divorce for multiple reasons. Uh, and so did my grandpa and grandma. So I understand that, but like they can't even stand the sight of each other and not just get along for like 2 seconds to watch their goddamn daughters. Like, shut the fuck up. It's like if it was the wrong set of actors, I'd be like, shut the fuck up and just sit there. God damn it. But because they're two mega actors, they're really charming, really likable, like George Clooney and Julia Roberts, I got past that. Uh uh it like I honestly there's some really good again it shows how much of really good acting, like how two good actors they are. Like they're even good given some good material where they actually get chances to show their acting abilities because we know they can act. I love the line where the guy compared Julia Roberts to a lovely horse. That was a pretty funny line. I did laugh at that. It's like because her big giant teeth. I mean, I I would I would call Sarah Jessica Parker more a horse than horse faced. Sorry, than Julia Roberts, but I could see why they probably would make that. Um, Pretty much everything you see in the trailer is exactly as it goes. Even to the point like I saw the trailer and I knew at one point they were gonna steal the wedding rings and the daughter finds out. Well, they do steal the wedding rings like kind of early on, and it goes on and goes on. And like, okay, I know it's gonna eventually. I saw it in the fucking trailer. Not until like towards the very end, like the last half hour, did they finally the daughter finds the rings. I'm like, I knew this was gonna happen, so don't fucking delay it. Again, one of the problems with this trailer movie was the trailer showing way too fucking much. Um, yeah, like this movie don't break any new ground. It's not like anything like the not like one of the better comedies. You've seen movies like this before. You've seen them all. Like I was thinking to myself, remember that movie Bette Midler and Dennis Farina, that Odd Feeling? You know, this one was kind of reminding me of like a movie that like was elevated by its two lead actors. If it wasn't for those two lead actors, it probably wouldn't be very good and very memorable. This is the same case with this. I'm not saying it's all bad or anything. Like you have like the stereotypical drunk, you're just like stereotypical characters you see in all these kind of fucking movies. But it's all like everybody's pretty much likable. Even the daughter and everybody's likable in the movie. I'm not saying like they're bad or anything. Just like it would just be fucking kind of like generic and nothing. Even though it is really generic and nothing, but it stars two mega actors. It is kind of funny. I was sitting there thinking, like, with George Clooney, man, he he's like the opposite of Tom Cruise in that he's actually comes off like a decent human being in real life, and also is charming as hell, and so you kind of like him. Or the opposite of fucking Tom Cruise, where he is charming as hell, but he's also kind of an asshole. But Clooney's the opposite. I was like, I kind of like Clooney for that, man. You know, like he is comes off like a. I've heard people that got a chance to interview him before say he's a really nice dude, really cool dude, down to earth dude. Um, and I generally like. I like Julia Roberts. I said, if you like, it's pretty much you know what you're gonna get with this movie. It is. You know what you. If you see the trailers, you probably see a lot of the best bits, but there are some funny parts in there that weren't in the trailers too. Um, but yeah, I liked the movie. I liked it. Go check it out. It was a lot of fun. Uh, I do have one more review to do. Until then, I'll talk to you guys later.